What is scale? That is something I will be going over more in depth. However, is something compared to something else. So let me show you an example of that now. So an example of that is this really ugly house here. So we don't really know how big this house is. Now let me actually add a little bit of a garage here. I think that might look a little bit better. Here we go, add in a garage. So we still know how big it is. I mean, all I added was a garage. However, whenever you're trying to figure out how big something is in your head, unconsciously, your mind's just comparing it to other things that you already know. So you know the average size of a tree. So this house here is probably pretty big, and that tree is really small compared to that house. And I've seen houses with those types of trees, and those trees can be small. However, most of the time, if it's full grown, let's just assume this is full grown. So if that's full grown, and it looks like it because of how big that stump is, then the trunk, then this house is probably really big, like the size of a mansion practically, very large. That's sort of like if I built this character here, if I built like a little stick figure. This stick figure is really, really big compared to that house though. If I put the stick figure next to something else, it would probably look really small depending on where I put it. So that's pretty much what scale is. You're comparing one thing to another. So sort of like if I would put like a really big tree next to this house as well, it would make the house look like a dollhouse. Same example. So let me expand on that to the build scale. This here is another example, but I'm not going to go there as well because it'll just take too long. I'm trying to shorten down the video a little bit. But also like a big shout out to Yamatoshi for recommending this as a video to me through my comments section on one of my videos. How to do art in Minecraft, something like that. How to tell a story through art in Minecraft. Yeah, that video. But anyways, so let me actually get out of this view because I can't control anything. And I did it again. So now that I'm out of that view, I need like a better shortcut for that. But now that I'm out of that view, you can sort of see that these houses are in scale with my Minecraft character. That's what build scale is. It's It's the scale of not really your Minecraft character, but any character compared to whatever you're around. So if I was around, I don't know, a cup, like a really big cup, that the scale of the cup would be really big compared to me. That would be a good example. Same way with this pillar. That pillar over there is this pillar. Pretty much that pillar. These two pillars are sort of the same. This just one has certain things that I had to do to it. Not really to make it better, but because of how big it is. Whenever you increase the scale of something, you increase the scale of the entire thing. And then you also have to add in things that you couldn't add before, because I couldn't add in that stair thing from over here, that little lip thing there, that little tiny bit of depth, I couldn't add that over there. So I can add it in here. So that's an example there. Most of the time, this type of scale is the easiest. It's about twice the size of your Minecraft character. So a door would probably be about 3 to 4 blocks tall. I would recommend 4 blocks tall is the size of the door, like entering the door. So this would probably be the actual size of a door leading into a building of sorts like that. So this is a very good example, hopefully. And pretty much to do it, it's very, very simple because you're just increasing the size as if, not increasing the size, but let's say if I wanted to increase the size of these and make them a bigger scale, I would have to increase the size of everything. Maybe I might even use the scale modifier in World Edit or something. And then I would add in more details because I have more room. That's just that simple. But it does take practice, increasing the scale of something. But most of the time, something that looks small will also look good big as well. Same way with pictures. Or like if you scale down the size of a picture, it keeps the big things and just makes them smaller. And it removes some of those finer details because there's no room for them anymore. And then the same way, if you scale up a picture, it makes everything bigger and it puts those details back that you just removed. So that's a good example. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, since I know a lot of people forget that. I know I forget that, so just a bit of a reminder. Also, another little bit of a thing that needs to be gone over is I'm thinking about making another video, sort of like this, and I'm having a bit of trouble considering whether or not I really want to do it or not. And the video is a video on depth, how depth works and what it is, and I think it would be really helpful for you guys. So if you want to actually watch that video and see exactly sort of how depth works, then I would recommend it. Commenting down in the comment section. Yeah, commenting down. Yeah, you get the point. A little bit of a recommendation there if you want to see that video. But last but not least, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because, but quite a bit of work in these videos. You should subscribe. Anyways, and no blackmail involved whatsoever. So that's pretty much it. I hope you have a wonderful, sublime, and fantastical day. And God bless.